Hello guys and welcome. This is the second part of the video where I describe my 3-room apartment hunting in Munich. In this video I'm gonna describe you which approach I eventually used for finding this 3-rooms apartment. I can say I found 4-rooms apartment, by the way, and which succeeded because we managed to find a very cool flat in a very cool place for the reasonable price. And if you didn't see the first part of this video, I suggest you to watch it by clicking here. So you will know the criteria of the flat we were looking for and how the whole process was organized technically. And now let's jump to the main part. So I was already searching for flat for 3 months and I understood that I've got into a situation when there is simply no more 3-rooms apartments which I did not processed. So I started to think about somehow expanding my source of flat rental offers. But how can you do it if you are already using ImmobilienScout24, which is the biggest database of flat rental properties in Germany? And after some time, the solution was luckily found. After approximately 1.5 months of searching, one thing grabbed my attention. Some ads on the websites are posted by private persons, but some of them are posted by agencies. And if you click on this ad, you will see the name of the agency. And if you go to Google and copy-paste the name of the agency, you can even find the website of it. And this website can have their own flat offers, which are not present on ImmobilienScout. And it was a big insight for me. I understood that many flat rental agencies in Munich at first try to rent out the flat using their own sources. I mean, their own website or probably the database of the clients. And only if they don't succeed for some reason of renting out this flat to a new tenant, this flat goes to ImmobilienScout. And logically this means that the best offers find new happy tenants without ImmobilienScout24. And after that I understood what to do. And after some digging in ImmobilienScout, I found 2 agencies which had pretty decent offer of flats for rent on their own website. I saved them to my bookmarks and started to check them every morning. I can even tell you the names of those agencies. No, they are not sponsoring this video, I'm simply sharing what I used myself. Those were Eigner Immobilien and Immobilien Schneider. By the way, guys from those agencies, if you are watching this video, you know what to do. What can I say? Generally, agencies has much better response rate. At least if you apply to some rental property, they at least answer to you. And I can say that approximately in 50% of times they offered me the flat viewing visit. Because if the flat is present on their website, it means that it's available for visiting. In total, I visited something like 5 flats from those agencies. Remember, I was looking for the specific 3-room apartment in Bogenhausen, so there could not be a lot of choices. But I think I was a little bit too late with those flats. Those flats were shown already for some time, and I suspect that usually the decision has been made during first 5 people who apply to the flats, and all the rest of the viewing appointments are done only to confirm the initial choice. So I understand that I have to be the first one who applied to the flat, or at least in first 5. By the way, the importance of being in those first 10 people who applied for the flat was confirmed me by many of my friends. Of course, this is just a theory. What do you think, by the way? Approximately in the middle of February 2023, I noticed 4-rooms apartment with a total area of 100 square meters on Rosenkavalierplatz only for 1,100 euro warm. It appeared just in the morning on the Eigner Immobilien website. Frankly speaking, at first I didn't believe my eyes. Usually similar flats in the same area costed minimum 2,200 euro. You know, these weird houses from the 80s around Arabella Park U-Bahn station. But here we had 1,800 for 4 rooms apartment with basement. And at first I thought that probably the flat is in totally dead state, or maybe something wrong with the house. For example, it does not have roof. Of course, I immediately applied to the flat viewing appointment. Luckily, after the pandemic, flat viewing appointments for crowds are not allowed anymore. Now they do it like 10 minutes per person, and they assign those appointments for the whole day. So when you come to such appointments, usually the previous people did not leave yet because of course they need to see something more, and the next people after you already come in earlier. So there is always a small crowd going around the flat, but generally such viewing process is okay. So coming back to the flat itself, it appeared to be in generally alive state, just a little bit tired. As I said, it had 4 rooms and total 100 square meters of area, with the big storage room in the basement, but without parking place in the garage. And the flat was available from the 1st of March, and it appeared on the website of the agency in the middle of February, so it means just 2 weeks before the availability date. And of course we understood that we need to rent this flat immediately, and after that start to look for the tenant for our current flat. Probably you know, in Germany, notice period when you are leaving your current rental flat usually 3 months, and we were facing the situation when we will have to pay for 2 flats in Munich for the next 3 months. Paying for 2 flats in Munich. It's even painful when I pronounce this. So I applied for the flat and we've been chosen. Yes, as simple as that. And I think I was in the first 5 people who actually applied for this flat. I don't know how much people were in total. I think maybe 100 or something, but I was definitely one of the first ones. So the flat was found, with more rooms that I initially planned, but without private garden. The whole process took 4 months for me. It started on 21st of November 2022 and ended in March 21st of 2023. What is the outcome of my story? How it became possible? First of all, because we were ready to take this flat immediately. When you change in flats in Munich, you will always have to be prepared for the situation when you will have to pay for 2 flats for 3 months. It doesn't mean it will happen, but you should financially be ready for this. So that's why I always say, get prepared. By getting prepared, I mean collect money. Don't buy new 2 meters wide Samsung TV. Don't go to 2 months vacation to Thailand. Collect money again, because this gives you possibility at least not to lose a chance when you will find the property that you like. Another thing, why it happened over such a low price. Later I learned that the landlord has a lot of properties in Munich, and he uses it for capital diversification purposes. He doesn't follow the market prices very much, and he simply rents out the flats so they will give them some income and will not stay empty. And the third reason why we got this flat, after some time we got a non-formal meeting with the landlord's family. As he said, this is the common practice for him. They invite new tenants to know them better after 2 months of living in one of their flats. And I had a chance to ask him why we were actually chosen. And you know what was the answer? He said, this is not about the money. You know, I had a lot of applicants with income much higher than yours. But I like the photo on your cover letter, because we had similar photo 30 years ago when we were hiking with our son in the mountains. And who will laugh after that on those stupid cover letters? And this is all for this video, guys. Stay tuned if you want to see the next video where I will actually show my flat, so you will see how it looks like and which expenses I have for it. And if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for more like this, because I think you understood already that this channel is full of videos about flat rentals in Munich. See you later, guys.